Hey everybody, this is your Jolly Roger, Mike Philippine. I'm doing quite a bit better now. Yesterday I was at the hospital again all day long and managed to get some more testing done. But let me back up a little bit and tell you a little bit about what happened. In one of the videos that I did, I think it was this number 2. You show me going into the heart room where I had the EKG done, the Echo-Cardiogram done, and you could see the girl wiring it. But as I went into the room, there's a lady that was coming out, and her name is Nora. Well, she was coming out of the room as I was going in, and she disappeared quickly out of the scene real fast. And earlier this year, I had contacted, or actually earlier this year, one of my subscribers contacted me and wanted to meet me, have coffee. And Gail was with me at the time, and it was just when we found out that Philippine had taken that house away. So I'll do a just quick little snapshot here so you can recognize who that subscriber was in that video, right here. Okay, we're fixing to leave the party now. Steve, I want to thank you for a great afternoon.
It's okay by me.
He brought some great chocolates for us, and she's gonna love those chocolates. He's already made friends with her. Okay, that's Steve, and he lives in Australia. And I knew his wife is from Iloilo, so I contacted him after I got home from the hospital day one. I think it was day 1, and asked him if I knew his wife was from the. I think the upper class here might have been from medicals. I thought his wife might have been in the medical field. So, with the doctor's ranges. And he's one of 2 or 3 people that I was going to contact to see about getting some help. And he said no, they weren't. And then the next day the video came up with Nora, and Nora was coming out of that room. And it's hot power here. Well, Steve recognized her. And Steve's wife is her sister. So he immediately contacted me, and he told me about Nora, told me she would probably be able to help me get the right cardiologist. And I had to come to the hospital anyway. I had some more tests to run, and so we came in, had more blood work to do, and they've been poking me all over. And so I made it a point to find Nora, chased her down throughout the hospital. She wasn't working in the heart room that day, she was working ER. And she was extremely helpful. She stayed with us all morning and all afternoon. Got us in to do the test, the more advanced test, and that's the one that you're going to see a little video of, and that's called the Echo-Cardiogram. That's what it is. And she hooked us up with a good cardiologist who was the lady doing the Echo-Cardiogram. But it was really coincidental that the lady that would be in my video when I'm going into the hospital happened to be the sister-in-law to Steve and in Australia. And so with a little push from Steve to get a hold of Nora, he already contacted her before I went there. And then Nora learned a little bit about me from Steve, and she did everything she could do to make sure that we got some help. And here's a picture of Nora. Okay, so all in all, ended up getting right in. They had a few slots open. If somebody didn't, some of them were walk-ins. If they didn't show up, they would put us ahead of everybody else, and that's what they did. In a couple of maybe hour and a half, we went right on in, got laid down, went right on the machine, and she took good care of us. And then when that was over, I went over to her office to get all the bad news. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here, and then I'll let you see the video of me getting the operation, or the test on that Echo-Cardiogram, and then I'll resume the video afterward. Alright guys, we're doing the EKG, electrocardiogram now. And I got the bad news that there's blockage in there. We don't know how much, but there's blockage. So they're still going through all this and going to tell me how bad it's going to be. This is what I was going to do after I got back from my Hong Kong run through the YouTube, and I'll explain that later. One of the nurses that was in my YouTube video is friends of one of my subscribers, and it all worked out where they helped us get in today and get a cardiologist today before I take off and go on the Hong Kong run. So this is all good news, except for the bad news or the blockage. Okay. Do you mind if I've got you on video?
Do I look pretty there?
You're gorgeous. Guapa.
It's not.
She's guapa. This is my doctor. I can't remember her name. The name's so. Can you repeat it?
Dr. Almeniana.
Dr. Almeniana. And she's the one. She's the doctor. The other girl in here, she did a bunch of this. Now she's doing it, but this is my real cardiologist, and she's gonna tell me a whole bunch of things I don't want to hear. I'm sure.
Only the good things.
The good things. And here's Nora. She shows up. Wave hi to Steve. I'm gonna, in the video, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about how I met Nora through one of my subscribers through the video that I did when I came in here 2 days ago. It's really ironic. So here I am 2 days later. They're taking great care of me, taking every bit of money I got, but that's okay. And then they're gonna tell me which shovel they're gonna use to clean out my blockage. So, I hope it's gonna be a lot better.
Where will you show that video?
YouTube.
YouTube? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought only in Facebook.
Well, it'll probably be all over Facebook. Okay, well, she's agreed to it. She's a wonderful lady, too. She's doing a good job. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm not using my Canon G7X. I'm using my Samsung cell phone. So I'll blend the two videos together. Thanks, guys. She left the room for a little while. They still got me hooked up, and they're taking pictures of my heart up here. One person thought they saw a fish swimming around, and somebody else thought they saw a tapeworm, and everybody's trying to be funny, and nobody's being honest yet. Guys, this isn't funny. When you plan your trips to the Philippines, don't include this in your plans. This is not fun. It is a blockage, I was told this morning, and contacted one of my friends about it, and his lady friend last week had something similar to mine. We don't know about the blockage content yet, but they managed to give her some medication, and they dissolved the blockage with medication. 1 week later, they went back and it was cured. I don't think it's going to be that easy for me, but we'll find out. A lot of stuff going on here. I can find better ways of doing things and having more fun, especially out on my bike, but oh well, gotta make the best of it. Bye, guys.